Hello everybody, this is Jay from BroGaming coming at you with another Is It Good? And today I would like to talk to you about two different Pokemon. The age-long rivalry between Team Magma and Team Aqua continues in the TCG with Mega CAMARUPT and Mega Sharpedo. These cards will be coming to the English TCG April 7th, but unfortunately will not be staying long, because in August we are losing the Primal Clash booster set, which means we will be losing their evolutions of CAMARUPT and Sharpedo EX, though they are being reprinted as promos in the boxes. If you wish to play these cards in Standard, then you will have to make the decks quick, because as we lose Primal Clash, we will probably also lose the promos in August as well, which makes them a little less appealing to the Standard format players such as myself. Though, let's get into the cards. First, I want to take a look at CAMARUPT. It's a Fire-type Pokemon, which is a blessing and a curse in this format right now. It will easily take down grass decks such as Decidueye and Lurantis, but has a weakness to Water-type Pokemon. So Lapras, which is seeing some play right now, will be able to beat this card pretty easily. Now, looking at its Mega Eruption attack, it's pretty expensive in terms of energy. 2 Fire energy and 2 Colorless energy. Now you can use several cards to place energy onto this card, such as the Baby Volcanion or CAMARUPT from Double Crisis. Either would work fine. This deck does 120 damage, plus an extra 40 damage for each basic energy card placed in the discard pile by either player after they mill the top 3 cards off their deck, which is a pretty powerful attack considering the max damage of this attack can do upwards of 360, one-hit KOing anything. Though that would be pretty impressive if each player milled 3 energy each. Now, if looking for the best way to play this, I would most likely play it with Baby Volcanion, using Ultra Balls and Sycamores to get energy into the discard. Or an alternative way to play this would be Max Elixir and Double Colorless to excel energy while still being a basic EX. One last thing I would like to note about this card is that its retreat cost is 4. So once it's out, the only way to get it back onto the bench would be to play Escape Rope or Switch. So Mega CAMARUPT, I like it. It could be really good, but there's a lot of things that have to be in place. And with Lapras being so prominent in the TCG right now, I don't see it having much play. Now, on to the better Pokemon in my opinion, Sharpedo. This card is pretty impressive and a great step up from its really not playable basic EX form. Mega Sharpedo is a dark type, which isn't the best type to have right now since Mega Gardevoir is resistant to it, though it isn't the worst either. It also has a weakness to electric, which is really good right now, seeing how the only electric type you may come up against is Zebstrika. Torpedo Dive, its attack, is 2 dark energy and a colorless, with which, if playing an expanded, you have Dark Patch to excel energy onto it, but if standard, the only way to get dark energy on it would be Yvonne's Oblivion Wing, kind of like Baby Volcanion's attack, or Max Elixir before Mega Evolution, which I think Max Elixir is the better option to go with, especially with Alolan Dugtrio that came out in Sun and Moon 1. It works really well with this deck, and mostly that's because of the Sharpedo's attacks ability. Now, it does 10 damage for each retreat cost to each bench Pokemon. With Alolan Dugtrio, you can be doing upwards of 30 damage on most Pokemon, 20 on some. This effect is just kind of like Decidueye's effect, but instead of hitting just one Pokemon for 20 damage, it hits all bench Pokemon for 20 damage or above, maybe 10 damage if Alolan Dugtrio is down on the bench. If not, it can still be a pretty powerful move to use. Now, it makes making this card a 2-hit KO for the opponent's active Pokemon because of its 120 base damage, and it doing 10 to 50 damage to Pokemon on the bench. This card could be really good, and it's sad that we won't see too much of it because of the short time it will be here, because it's an X and Y promo instead of a Sun and Moon promo. Though, looking at its HP, it's 210, which is pretty standard for a Mega Evolution, so not too bad. Anyways, trainers, that's all I have for you today. Please, in the comments below, tell me if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm right, tell me what you think of these two cards. Thank you for watching this episode of Is It Good? This has been Jay from BroGaming TCG, and don't forget, trainers, to keep on battling.